If you're signing up for an Amazon seller account, you're going to need an Amazon letter of authorization during the seller account sign up. And when this happens, often brands aren't sure what to do. It sounds strange because you're essentially writing a letter to authorize yourself to sign up for a seller account. But don't worry, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create the letter, walk through a simple template you can use, and point out a few key details you need to get right so Amazon can approve your letter of authorization the first time. The good news is that Amazon isn't looking for anything complicated here. They just want a short document with a few specific pieces of information that match the details in your application. But there are a few small details that often cause these letters to get rejected, and I'll point those out as we go through the template. The template I'm showing here is linked in the description of this video. It's a Google Doc, so when you open it, just make sure to click make a copy and then replace the information with your own. You'll also notice that some parts of the template are highlighted in red. Everything that's highlighted in red is something you need to replace with your own information. This template is what I've used with dozens of brands, and it has always gotten approved just fine. So let's go through it step by step. At the very top, you'll see a spot where you can add your company logo. Sometimes people will also type in their company name below the logo. That's fine if you'd like to do, but the logo alone has been working fine. Next is the date. You can simply enter today's date here. Amazon requires this to be dated within 180 days from when you submit it. Now, let's look at the main paragraph of the letter. This section identifies your company and states that you're writing on behalf of the company to give permission for a seller account to be opened on your behalf. First, you'll enter your company name, the type of entity, and the state where the company is registered. For example, this might say something like 5-Star Commerce, an LLC registered in Utah. Next, you'll enter your company registration number. This is the number that was assigned when your company was registered with the state. This is also the same number that Amazon asked for in the company registration number field in the seller account application. Make sure this is not your EIN. A lot of companies try to use their EIN here, but that's not what Amazon is asking for. If you're not sure what your company registration number is, I have another video explaining exactly where to find it. I'll put a link to that video in the description so that you can make sure you're using the correct number. Next, you'll see this section gives authorization for a seller account to be created with a certain email. You put the admin seller account email that you're using there. This should be the same email address you used to log into Amazon and start the seller account application. This is going to be a very important email from here on out because it's considered the owner admin email for the seller account. If the email in the letter doesn't match the one in your application, Amazon may reject the document. You then put the contact person's name, and this would be the contact person that you're using in the application. It's the same one whose ID you're giving to Amazon as you're applying. This goes without saying, but you want to get rid of these red highlights, so you just highlight the paragraph or text, select this little paintbrush icon toward the top, and then click None, and that will clear those out. Now, let's scroll down to the bottom. This section identifies the person signing the letter on behalf of the company. Often the signer will be the same person who you have as the point of contact, and that's okay. Here you'll enter the signer's name, the company registration number again, the signer's title, the company name, the company address. Remember that the company name and company address should match the information you put in earlier in your seller account application. Below that, you'll see the website, email, and phone number. If your company has a website, you can include it here, then add the email address and phone number for the person signing the document. Then, once you have all that, the document needs to be signed before you upload it. For most people, just do this digitally. If you're on a Mac, you can open the file in Preview, click the signature icon, and select Create Signature. Then you can draw your signature and place it on the document. If you're on Windows, you can open the PDF in Adobe Acrobat Reader, go to Fill and Sign, and draw your signature there. If you sign it electronically, it's a good idea to save the file and then open it again afterward just to confirm the signature appears correctly before you upload it. I've had several times where they sign it and then upload it, but it didn't save or something, and then there's no signature and it gets rejected because of that. Another option is to print the document out and sign it with a pen. Then you can either scan the document or take a photo of it. If you do take a photo though, it needs to be a really good photo. Make sure the image is clear and all the text is easily readable. Don't let any of the text be blurry. Amazon is really picky about blurry text. It's something you'll learn. You also have to make sure all 4 corners of the document are visible in the picture. Then you just go ahead and upload it and continue on with the application. Assuming everything else is right in your application, you should hear back from Amazon within 3 to 5 business days. However, once your seller account is approved, there's another decision most brands need to make pretty quickly, and that's whether to apply for Amazon Brand Registry. Once you qualify and are approved for brand registry, Amazon offers benefits like A+ content on your listing, access to their early reviewer program, and even a referral fee rebate worth up to 10% of your sales during your first year. But you only get that rebate if you apply soon after launching on Amazon. In the next video, I walk you through what brand registry is, what it can do for you, and when it actually makes sense for your brand. Click right here to watch that video next.